Hi, I'm Nate Eaton with East Idaho News, and we are talking with Eileen and Rosie Parker. We've met the Parkers actually a few times over the past few years with the generous help of Secret Santa. Eileen, would you mind reminding our audience about the first time we showed up at your door?
Well, that was 2 years ago, and he helped us with Christmas, giving us a warm and cozy Christmas, which has just blessed us actually throughout the last 2 years. It's really been a huge blessing. Got us a lot of fun Christmas things that year.
And I remember you guys because a few weeks after you went to the store and bought your coats and sweaters, you came to our station and showed me, and you were there, Rosie. And then a few months later, your guys' life completely changed.
I lost my legs. First I went to the hospital, and then I got sick, had to go to primary children, and then I got sick, and then I got sick and had to cut off.
So you guys were in a car crash, from what I understand. And Eileen, help me if I'm wrong here. Why don't I just ask you what happened with this car accident?
So my husband picked her up. They were going to go do something. It was my youngest daughter's birthday that day. So he picked her up from school. I was finishing something up. And as they pulled into our driveway, he got distracted and didn't see an oncoming car. So he turned in front. And so we thought everything was going to be okay. She was just under observation for the first few days. But then due to complications, she went septic.
And that's scary because that can often lead to death.
Yeah, so she actually coded twice.
When was the crash, Eileen?
December 4th.
So a few weeks before Christmas.
Yeah, so the crash was December 4th, and then life flight to primaries was December 8th.
And I almost thought, after I woke up, I'm like, Mommy, did I miss Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, and did you?
Well, I missed I
don't remember any of it. She had just started kind of waking up near Christmas time, so she would open her eyes, but she still had the breathing tube in, so we couldn't talk to her yet.
And it was touch and go there for a few weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
we just pretty much said goodbye every day. We weren't sure she would make it through that first week, but she is awesomely proactive, and she just fought. So
behind the scenes, we had one car left to give to somebody, and it was a few days before Christmas, and we didn't have the right person. And it was the day before we were going to stop the Secret Santa gifts. And I remember talking with our team and saying, I hope that we get a nomination tonight because we got to give away this car. And the nomination came in for you guys. And normally you only get one shot with Secret Santa, and we cross-check everything. But because we were in such a rush to give away this car and the story fit, we quickly called the references, everything fit, but we couldn't come and see you down at the hospital, Rosie, because of visitor restrictions. So we gave the key to your bishop. I think it was your bishop. Yeah. To drop it off, and he said that he would record the reaction with his phone. And we honestly didn't think much of it. And then he sent us the video, and I said, those people look really familiar. And we double checked, and sure enough, we had visited you then. So I'm wondering, Eileen, you and Ben, as you're there in the hospital opening that gift, what were you thinking?
Absolute shock. I think there's just so many blessings during that time that to see that just really, I just froze. I didn't know what to say. I was just so grateful. We were just feeling so blessed at that time to get that gift. It meant so much to us and helped us throughout the whole rest of the time.
Because you needed a car to go back and forth from Idaho to Salt Lake.
Yeah, so my husband, once he started back up work, it was nice because one of us kept one car up there, and then he was able to go back and forth.
Yeah. So Rosie, earlier you talked a little bit about what the doctors had to do, but tell me again, the sepsis affected your hands and your feet, right?
Yeah. Mommy said that like my hands and feet got black.
So the blood clots form and stop flowing to the tips of the feet and the hands.
How do you function now? Because they had to amputate your hands, right? And your legs below your knee?
I'm going to tell them everything you can do already.
I can paint. I can also...
You write really good. You rock climb.
How do you do that? How do you paint and write?
Like this.
Oh, nice.
So like I pick up the pencil. Well, I kind of do this.
Okay.
And then this. Well,
Wow.
This.
And you,
kind of like this.
wow. And how old are you?
10.
10. And are you in a wheelchair, Rosie, or?
I kind of walk and be in my wheelchair too.
Okay. So you've learned to walk with new prosthetics?
Yeah.
And how was it getting used to those?
We're still getting used to them, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my second pair of legs now.
So she just got her second pair of legs just this Tuesday.
You need to stop growing, it sounds like.
They said they said maybe 5 a year.
So I think 2 to 4 a year, depending on their growth.
2 to 4 sets of legs a year.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So this might be a question for your mom, but have you ever thought, are there such thing as artificial hands?
Yeah.
And would you ever want to try that out?
Yeah.
And have you?
No, because I'm not. Well, they're mostly for older people too.
Okay.
So when the kids are so young, she can do so much in what she has that to add the arms are so heavy and so much to learn that they wait a little bit before they do that.
Yeah, and it sounds like you don't really need them right now, at least, because you're getting by.
Yep, she can do almost everything.
And Rosie, how's the rest of your health? Is everything else okay?
Yeah.
You seem so happy and smiley. Do you ever have sad days where you're like, man, I wish I had my legs, or I wish I had my hands?
Yeah.
And how do you get through those sad days?
Mom snuggles me.
Oh, yes. Mommy snuggles are the best, right? Well, we're glad you guys are doing so well. And Rosie, I'm glad you're doing so well, because I remember last Christmas, we didn't know if you'd get to have another Christmas. Eileen, remind me, was anybody else injured or in the car with Ben and Rosie?
No, they were the only two in the car.
And was Ben seriously hurt?
No, he had just some glass that got as it came in. I think they had to take some out of his face, but then he got discharged that night, so he was okay. You
guys are a great family, and we're so glad that we could meet you. I'm sorry it's under sad circumstances, but I'm glad things are where they are today versus where they could be. Is there anything that you want to add, Rosie, that we didn't talk about?
Yeah, we can just show them.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Can I see your new legs?
Yeah. Because my other ones are at the other place.
This is great.
There they are.
I'm an inch taller.
Wow.
She gets really excited when they make her taller.
I bet. Maybe next time you can request to have them put on 5 inches extra.
We said her next pair might be able to get a little bit of a knee to it so she can start to bend it.
Oh, wow.
So we're hoping that I feel like we're happier than we've been ever. Like, I just feel like we've just come so far. We're living our best life right now.
Yeah, Mom and Dad, how have you guys adjusted to these changes? Because obviously you're so grateful your daughter's back, but there's some adjustments.
There was definitely a lot of adjustments. It took a little bit of help. We definitely sought professional help and counseling. And through that, life is just really, really good right now. We have come a long way, and we just feel a new sense of so much happiness and feel so blessed in our lives that it's easy to look at all the good things now. So we have our hard days, but most days are just happier than we've ever been.
Wow. How wonderful. Well, is there anything that you want to add?
Oh, just how grateful we are. We're so thankful for everything that everyone did for us and for Secret Santa, and just feeling so blessed.
Well,
Cool.
thanks, you guys. I hope you have a really fun Christmas this year. I'm sure it will be much better than last.
Definitely.
You'll all be together, and I know that our viewers say the best to you too. So we'll talk with you later, all right?
Thank you so much.
See ya.